Alright, folks, and welcome to the first official Wyatt Derp Show on our brand new channel, Vape On. So, great to see you all out here. Happy Saturday night. Have such a great weekend. Woo woo. Yeah. Woo woo. Alright, so let me get on cam here for just a second. Hello, there I am. I missed you guys, but I am back. Like I said, on our brand new channel, Vape On. So thanks for coming to hang out with us. We surely do appreciate it. I will forewarn you, I've had a little bit of bat soda tonight, so I'm a little bit ADD tonight. So for now, I'm not going to play any music just yet because I've got a ton of content to work through tonight and very little attention span to do it in. So let's get right to content. Yes, throw your paws in the air, wave like it just don't care. And it's nice to see you, Hello Vapor. Be sure to stick around, and yes, be told content warning. But yes, actually I do want to say thank you very much to Hello Vapor. We're actually going to have a couple of giveaways tonight from them because they're awesome. So stick around for that, folks. But let's go ahead and get right into content. So, first off, pretty much every one of you know me here in the room from my different hosting gigs elsewhere. TVN is where I started out. So, a lot of people have been asking me a lot of questions. Wyatt Derp, why did you leave TVN? Why are you starting this new channel? Things like that. I'm just going to say, honestly, the stuff between me and TVN, it's really not public. That's things we leave between ourselves. But what I do want to say in regards to TVN is, for whoever's ghosting out there, since I can't see them in the room, thank you very much for the opportunity that TVN gave me to initially become a host. If I'd never gotten that opportunity, I would have never come out of my shell as much as I have from being a host there, and I wouldn't have realized how much I loved doing this to where I'd start my own channel. And it's not even my channel, it's a channel for Vapers, by Vapers, so I knew I was going to miss it way too much, so I wanted to start something new. So thank you very much to them for that opportunity initially. There you go. Alright, so first thing we want to talk about here is I'm a vapor. My name is Jeremiah Emanuel. You all know me as Wyatt Derp, though. I've been vaping since May 11th of 2011, so a little over 15 months. Just about there as of today's date. I've been through several different e-cigs. I use several different mods at this point. But I originally started vaping because I lost my grandma to breast cancer, and I was tired of seeing people that I loved in my life go left and right, due to cancer, different things like that. So I made the effort, because of my two small children I had, I didn't want them to lose out on time with me, so I'm going to look for a better way to quit smoking. I tried patches, I tried gum, none of them worked. So I decided to go ahead and go with e-cigarettes based off a recommendation I got from a friend of mine. Now, I'm not going to say everything started out perfect. I started out with a Joy 510 kit, small bad. And honestly, I got fed up with it after about a week from having to constantly recharge. But I made it through, and I'm happy to say I've not had a cigarette in a really, really, really long time. So I owe my longer life to vaping. So that's my introduction for those of you that may not know me. But here I am. I'm a vapor, and this channel is all about the vapors, so be sure to stay tuned. Alright, now to move into the other content I have here tonight. I do have a special announcement. August the 25th, 2012, from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're actually going to have a special guest host here on Vape On, and that's going to be the one, the only, Lord Davin. You may know Lord Davin from his YouTube reviews. He is a great reviewer, chock full of content and information. He's going to be broadcasting live from the Central Florida Vapors Meet, live from LJE Smokes, again the 25th from 12 to 5 Eastern, so be sure to tune into our channel for that. He's going to be walking around, getting interviews, showing everybody what's going on there at the live vape meet, since we won't be able to make it, so be sure to check that out. Now, speaking of putting vapors together with other people in their area, I do want to talk about a new Facebook group called the San Diego Vapors Club. Here is the link for it. Now, if you're in the San Diego area, they put together this Facebook group so they could get the vapors together and actually do some vape meets there. That is something nice to have in your area. It's a way to connect one-on-one with other vapors when you don't have the chance to. Now, we have vape meets here every so often at the brick and mortar in town, but they're kind of a vendor-run type deal, so you don't see other vendors there, things like that. But if you are in the San Diego area, check out that Facebook group, join up, and you can help them pick reservations and stuff like that to do vape meets in the San Diego area. So there you go. Now, the last bit of content I want to talk about tonight is the Smoktech Telescope. Some of you have seen it, maybe heard it on Facebook. Pretty much, it's an adjustable battery device. It'll take several different kinds, so that way you can use different stuff in it, similar to the way that the Empire mod from EmpireMods.com is set up. So I've got a picture of that prepared for you here. Let me show you. So you can see from this picture, it offers several different battery options. But yes, exactly what Space Cadet said. The general consensus on it is that it's actually pipe bomb. So, but yeah, it's Smoktech. It's a product they've put out, and you know, Smoktech over the past has been known for trying to, you know, put items out there that are similar to others. I don't want to necessarily call them knockoffs, but they're Chinese ripoffs for sure. But you know, you have examples like I don't know, the Smoktech Bolt. The Smoktech Bolt, several people like them, except for the, you know, switch being made of human hair and not lasting very long at all. But there, you know, the Bolt was a takeoff of the Silver Bullet. Another example right here, the Smoktech VMAX. A lot of people actually like the VMAX because it is a powerful mod, modeled after the Provari. You know, it's half the price, does the same thing, kicks at more amperage, 5 amps, so a ton of power. And then now the latest increment, you know, or latest edition is going to be the Smoktech Telescope, but yeah, unfortunately this one's going to be a miss for them. But be sure to stay tuned, because I have heard that Smoktech has actually found a way to rip off the Darwin, and it's going to be called the Smoktech Galapagos. So evolve or not. But yeah, this is going to be the Smoktech Galapagos. So I am super excited for this one. I can't wait till it comes out. I'm going to have to pre-order the shit out of that. But yeah, now to go along with this, there's actually a review out there by Field of Vapor, who's a fellow YouTube reviewer. So I did want to take some time tonight to play that video for you guys. It shows you all the ins, outs, and other things of the Smoktech Telescope. So enjoy this, folks.
What's up, guys? So I actually started doing reviews about 2 years ago, and the reason why I started doing reviews was because I ordered about $350 worth of product from Green Smoke, and it absolutely sucked, and it was completely overpriced. So I did a video review of the Green Smoke in order to kind of set the record straight for other people. From there, I just kind of kept on doing videos, and I'll tell you what, the reason why I do these videos is because I feel an obligation to the people out there who are looking for new products to buy, who are looking to buy their first e-cigarette, who are just interested in knowing whether or not something is good and worth their money or not. So with that said, this is going to be a review of the Smoktech Telescope. Now, a little disclaimer, I got this yesterday, and normally I spend about a week and a half to 2 weeks testing something before I do a video, but I felt compelled to make a video now. The reason why I'm compelled to make a video now is because I believe that there are safety issues with this. Now, just to let you know, that is the telescope. That is the Penelope. Fantastic. Iffy. Let's get into the safety issues first, because it's the most important thing, and it's why I'm doing this. When I first got this, the first thing that I looked for was a vent hole, because this is how you lock it, right? And I wanted to see if there was holes in this or some kind of way of venting, and there wasn't. And I went to the thread, because I bought this from gotvapes.com. I went to the thread on the ECF forums for gotvapes.com talking about this particular e-cigarette. And I noticed that somebody else had already raised this issue. So I started talking about it. And it became a big, convoluted discussion back and forth. There's a lot of fanboys there, and that's cool because, you know what, they get a lot of cool stuff in. So lots of people hang out there. Lots of people like them. I order from them all the time, multiple times a week sometimes. So anyway, you know, some people sort of wanted to defend them, and I was kind of not attacking them because I like them. I like them as people. I've had very small amount of contact with them. But, you know, basically Smoktech actually said, and other people were saying that it's going to vent through the threads here and through the threads here, right? So this bottom cap comes off. I doubted that. And here is going to be a test. Okay, new balloon, no battery. Air pressure. Bottom of the mod. Nothing is escaping through the threads in the bottom or through the hole that the pin is in, right? The switch. So I can even squeeze this. Nothing. Nothing. That is airtight, my friends. Airtight. Okay. Now obviously you're thinking, okay, well the bottom's airtight. What about in between here? Let's test that. Airtight. Airtight. This is airtight.
Is it strange that I'm oddly turned on right now? I don't know.
Airtight. Nothing is venting through any of the threads. Final. End of story. To anybody who wants to contest that, I have just proven right here that that is untrue. Smoktech is full of it. And anybody who parrots what Smoktech says is incorrect. This is airtight. If a battery fails, whether safe chemistry or otherwise, it is airtight in there, and it is going to be a pipe bomb, and it is going to hurt somebody. End of story. For comparison, this is a P+, a fantastic mod that I never got around to reviewing. I used this for a long time. Just of note, there are vent holes. You all knew that was going to happen. This is correct. This is the way that you're supposed to add safety features to a PV. As a matter of fact, people want you to add more safety than what is present in this mod. But this also has a hot spring. Ooh, a hot spring. That's what a hot spring looks like. If this gets too hot, it collapses. This is not a hot spring. I don't care what anybody says. It's not a hot spring. I'm going to prove to you it's not a hot spring. No movement. It's not a hot spring. Got vapes. This is from the thread that was originally in their announcement for the telescope from Smoktech.
You can hear them getting progressively more aggressive. These fucking guys, right here.
Not going to impact sales of the product. Chris from Got Vapes. As mentioned before, there is space there. There is space from the button. I assume he means from the threads. There is space from the two parts screwing together. So it is not as if it's totally sealed. Lord, as in Lord Davin, who's been defending this mod, Lord mentioned this earlier. I do pass it on, and even they felt it was, this isn't even English, even they felt it was needed for this particular mod, and I assume it's even if they felt it was needed for this particular mod. In the future, if they change it, great. These are as they are. I appreciate the discussion, but it's not all doom and gloom here.
Lies. He
So,
never quotes me, or else he'd be singing
yeah.
Hall & Oates right now. Damn it. Thanks for making me feel special.
Do
Bye.
remember that this is a single battery mod. This is a telescopic mod. It doesn't matter what you say it is. Somebody can put 2 batteries in here just as easily as they can put 1. And that's the whole point of the blow up with the e-cigarette safety thing a couple months ago, was that no vendor can tell anybody what to put in their mod. They're not going to always use it the way that you assume they're going to use it. Somebody could stack batteries in this mod.
I'm totally
and it could
kidding.
be a really, really bad situation. So I don't care if you say that it's a single battery mod. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little heated, but I really believe in this, in the safety. So do remember that this is a single battery mod, first of all. Issues of exploding batteries, the minuscule few that have been reported, which have been big news for the media to pick up and rally against e-cigarettes with. Minuscule few that have been reported have centered around double stacking configurations, which I say is possible in the Telescope. Smoktech is not your typical knockoff manufacturer. I don't know if you guys watched the Vape team yesterday, but it sure looks like they're knocking off a lot of stuff. They applied detail to every part of their manufacturing process.
Uh-oh, you talked
even
about
down
ringing
how the
ducks, and here
product
came
is
CJ.
packaged.
Welcome!
Yeah, it was actually packaged nice. But I don't know detail. They obviously didn't test this to see if it was completely sealed or not. I did it with a balloon. They chose not to drill vent holes in it, as the threading itself provides more ventability. Is that? Okay. Than a couple of pinholes you see in a lot of mods, besides which, and even more importantly, the bottom button firing assembly is in itself a huge vent, making more venting holes redundant. I don't see any holes in this. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you guys can see this.
Thanks, CJ. We appreciate
Gobs
that.
and gobs of glue. Gobs and gobs of glue. The whole bottom is just filled with glue. There's no hole. Okay, you know what? Let's test this.
Well, it only goes on from here, but needless to say, I think he might like it, but I'm not sure. But needless to say, countless others have not liked the Smoktech Telescope so far, to where several vendors have either canceled their order of them or have actually issued recalls. But yeah. Yep, so that's the Smoktech Telescope review, and that's from Field to Vapor. So yeah, he's an awesome guy. I like his reviews, and it's all about getting the information out there. So, but me personally, I think I'll skip on this one, and I'll just wait for the Smoktech Galapagos, because that looks like it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Alright. Let's see here. And that's all the content I have for tonight. So, hope you found that informative. Don't buy a Smoktech Telescope or it will blow your face off. For only however much they cost.